Alrighty. So I got everything. I think I figured out the problem. I think the problem was the fact that I had a display capture open like I was doing as if I was trying to record a video. And the problem was OBS was seeing like an infinite looped picture of me. And I think that was the big problem. So hopefully we got it figured out here. I hope people come back in. I apologize for it being so messed up. You know, it's been a while since I live streamed to YouTube, so I apologize for that. We'll just hang out for a few minutes, see if anybody shows up. I tried to stay up as late as I could to make it later in the day in the States. It's currently 12:51 a.m. here, so it's almost 1 a.m. Friday morning for me. All right, let's see. So hopefully the chat is working. Let's find out. I'll type in right here. Hello, everyone. Boom, let's see. Yep, it popped up. All right, good deal. That was a pain, and I am sorry for all that. That was madness. I don't know why it was so hard for me to figure that out. Hey, not doing too bad, Metal. How you doing? It's late night stream. I couldn't sleep. And let me know if like the audio is good. Like if you're hearing an echo or anything like that. I've got everything muted. I got rid of the display capture. So everything should be top notch now, I hope. And I'm not sure how much of a delay there is. All right, looks like about a 5 to 10 second delay. Good, and I'm on. Thanks. All right, cool. Hey. All right, thank you. Yeah, it took a few seconds to figure that one out. Like I said, it's been a while since I live streamed to YouTube. Probably a few months, I think, since the last live stream I did. And I noticed in a couple of the comments I had asked, people said it'd be cool if I live streamed more. So I'm going to start trying to do this more often. And it'll be a lot easier as well when I'm back in America and I don't have, like, I think between here and New York, there's like a 13, 14 hour time difference right now. So, yeah. Yay. So basically, I'm just, like I said, it's late. I can't sleep. I guess I'm stressed out a little bit. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff going on and just can't sleep too well at night anymore. It sucks. And I have to get up at like 4 hours from now for work. I gotta go turn in like my military gear so I can leave Korea, and it's insane, man. It's okay though. I mean, it could be a lot worse, you know. Could be a lot worse. Just kind of hanging out to see if anybody else decides to come in. I know I put a post out in the community tab a few minutes ago that asked, what kind of content the subscribers want. Booming Band, they did a cover of a Kill Switch Engage song. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I put that post out, and somebody said one big thing was my thumbnails, and the fact that in the thumbnails, I wasn't including like a picture of myself so people could see it was me or whatever, you know, and that made sense because I'm supposed to be advertising me, you know. I'm the star of the channel, and what I was trying to do was make the music the star of the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want it to be focused on me. I wanted it to be about the music, and that's kind of the wrong idea, you know. I'm the one that creates the content, and I'm kind of the guy talking about it all, so I mean, that was a really good idea, and I appreciate that. Whoever put that out there, I'll have to look that back up, and I'll give you a shout out because that was a good idea. I'm gonna start figuring out some way I can like blend me with the band or whatever I'm doing. Like figure out some way, to blend this stuff together as good as possible. I'm always experimenting with like new music with the intros. I've been thinking about buying a new intro too, though. I've had this one for a while now, but I like it. And, as we all know, humans are creatures of habit, right? So they like consistency. Human beings like us, we like consistency. We like to have a pattern, of things that we can do. So that's why I kept the same intro. But I'm always open for, constructive criticism. Whatever you guys, ladies and gentlemen, think I can do better, let me know. We're trying to grow this community here. I want to bring people into it, not turn people away. And I'm very methodical, like with my analytics. Like I go in and I look at the age groups. I look at men, women, what countries they're coming from. And I try to tailor my content towards that. But at the same time, it's like, you've seen the pictures I've posted. Like 90% of the people that watch it aren't subscribed to the channel. And I'm in my head, I keep thinking, what can I do? What am I doing wrong? Why are they not hitting subscribe? And it just kind of blows my mind, and I think I do. I think I need to start putting pictures of myself in the thumbnails. try to sell myself, you know what I mean? God, I feel weird saying that. I don't want to exactly sell myself, but I always tried to make the music the center of attention. I always did. I was just like the guy yapping and talking about it. So that was about it. So how's everything going in America for you guys? Oh, is it still crap? From what my brother said, I talked to my brother, and he was living in Washington State, but him and his wife is a registered nurse. She's like a full-fledged nurse, and she got a really good job at a hospital in Washington State, and they lived up there for a few years, and they ended up moving to back to Hawaii, because they fell in love with it. You forgot that Boom Band cover, Kill Switch, is an acoustic version and sounds pitch perfect. All right, I'll have to check that out. I'll write that down, check it out. And like I said, I'm trying to spread it out too. I don't want to, I want to give people what they want to see and what they want to watch. And if it's not like consistently music, then I want to try to inject other things into the channel, if that makes any sense. That's why I did the that like internet video one that I just released the other day. I thought, okay, what can I do that's something a little different that might bring in like a broader audience? And now that person told me about the thumbnails, like now my brain is just like, man, you guys realize I have over like 318 videos on this channel. And I'm willing to bet, okay, I'm willing to bet not a single thumbnail has my picture in it. Just the picture of the band with words, the name of the band and the song. I always had people that always told me, keep it simple, stupid. So that's what I was trying to do. And I forgot, I'm not marketing me. So maybe I need to do that a little more. I don't know. But I definitely am. I am definitely going to try to go live more often. Like I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to do it at least once a week. Just go live, come in here, chat with everybody, see what's going on. And like I said, it'll be easier when I'm back in America. And I fly out. I fly to New York. Well, actually, I'm flying into Ohio first. Those of you that don't know, maybe new to the channel, I'm originally from Ohio. And I'm going to go home and visit my mom. I haven't seen my mom in probably 6 years or more due to my military career. So I'm going to fly home to Ohio and I'm going to spend 30 days of vacation there. I'll still be able to put out content, you know. I'm going to pre-record a bunch of stuff probably this weekend, honestly. The movers will be here. I think the movers are going to be here on the 10th to pack up everything here. Like, when you see the videos coming out, you know, coming up soon, all this stuff is going to be gone. Like, all of it, it's going to be like bare walls and just me looking like I'm in a jail cell or something, you know? Oh, so, yeah, man, life, right? Live view, like I said, you know, you don't, because I don't do these live streams very often, you just see what I put into the videos, you know, the content that I produce. And I thought this would be a better way to get more personal, you know, with the community. And, you know, I really do believe in the whole peace, love, and positivity thing. I really believe that. I believe that what you put out into the world, you get back. You know, it's like that old saying, you reap what you sow. And, you know, that's why I always try to stay positive and have that, you know, that happy-go-lucky, you know, I'm always laughing and smiling, joking and stuff, because that's how I see the world. You know, and I want other people around me to see the world. I mean, I know there's only like 3 people in here right now, probably just me and you, Metal, because I've got it open on my TV so I can see the preview, so I can watch, like, make sure I still got a good connection and stuff. I'm not a super duper tech guy. I'm really not. But I'm going to stay on and I'm going to stream this out for a while and talk to everybody, see who comes in, who doesn't, you know, and just hang out, man. Talk about life. So where are you at, Metal Panda? Where are you from? Like, where are you living at right now? You ain't got to get specifics. I don't need your address. Just, you know, country, state, you know, where's everybody at if anybody's watching? Oh. Yeah, for me, I'm in Pyeongtaek, South Korea. I'm stationed at an active duty army base called Camp Humphreys. There's 2 others watching, and I'm from the UK, England. Oh, outstanding. The UK, nice. I had a good buddy of mine. I met him my first deployment in Afghanistan. This was back in 2009. And he was in the British military. And his little compound that him and his soldiers worked out of was right behind the gate that I was pulling security on the flight line. And I'm not sure, I can't remember the exact city he lived in. He might be stationed somewhere else as far as I know. But his name was Patrick. And he was a cool dude, man. He was, one benefit of being in the military is I do get to meet a lot of people from a lot of different countries. And I get to serve with a lot of people. Like, I've served with, you know, the ROK Army for almost 3 years that I've been here in Korea. I've served with, you know, the Polish Army, Australians, like just a bunch, the Czech Army. Like, I've met a lot of military guys in my career, but my time is coming short. I have officially about 14 months left of military service, and then I retire. Yeah, man. Not bad retiring. I'll be almost 45 when I officially retire, which is not bad. I mean, a lot of people, they'll work until they're in their 60s and 70s. So the military has benefited me. It really has. I'll have 15 years of active duty service, and I'm done. Like that's enough for me. I'm tired, and this is a young man's game. Like I'm not in my 20s anymore. I can't do it, man. I don't have it in me. They're like, let's go out and run, 5 miles, and I'm like dying by mile 2.5, 3 miles. I'm like half dead. But I'm in my 40s, man, almost mid 40s, and these 20-year-old kids are like, "Come on, sir, let's go." And I'm like, "Nah, man, I ain't got it like that anymore, bro. I'm getting too old for this stuff. I'm getting too old for it." But I love it. I really do. As much, trash as I talk about the things that I do, I love it. It's been a huge part of my life since, I joined when I was 29. I actually spent my 30th birthday in basic training. That was a fun time when my drill instructors found out that it was my birthday. Well, they had a lot of fun with me that day. I was the birthday boy. Yeah, it's good times. But yeah, I definitely, like I said, I want to do this live stream more. I just kind of I kind of let my real life take over everything, like every aspect. It's because I've got a lot going on. If you guys watch like my little oh, okay. I'll show that. I don't know why it asked me if I wanted to show or hide that. No, I completely agree with you. And like I don't like digging into politics, because once you start talking about politics, man, people lose their minds. But I believe the pandemic did play a huge part in, not being as many conflicts in the world, because people are afraid to die from a virus. They ain't scared of the bullets right now. They're scared of this virus. Which it's sad to see, man, because I see the news, right? Now, mind you, I've been here in Korea since August of 2019. So I've been here pre-pandemic in South Korea. And, I watched it just destroy America. And I sit back and I watch, and I'm like, what are they doing wrong? Because here in South Korea was the second country to be infected with the coronavirus, right? And man, they shut this country down. They did not mess around. They didn't care if you was American, Chinese, Japanese. They didn't care. They shut it down. Nobody in, nobody out. Mask mandates. I've got my masks over there. I just hand washed them all, and they're drying right now. But I've been here, like I said, pre-pandemic through the whole thing, and I've never caught it one time. I've came close one time, and that was Christmas and New Year's. I came in close contact with a Korean national that was doing some work here, and he tested positive for the coronavirus. So they put me in 14-day mandatory quarantine, just to be sure, be safe. And I tested twice negative, and they let me go. So, but man, America's like what, over 2 or 3 million positive cases right now, with over 300,000 deaths. That's insane, man. Like I feel bad, because it's like, what are they doing? What's going on? Okay, same here. Talk about that's from Scotland and UK. They did the same. Oh, okay, yeah. What's that? I think it's New Zealand. New Zealand has 0 cases, because they literally shut the country down. They did not let nobody in, nobody out. That is it, man. And I think that's how they stayed, pandemic free. It's just crazy. It's sad that I got to sit back and watch, basically my country being torn apart from the inside. While we're over here doing what we're doing, we see the stuff going on at home. And I get my soldiers coming up to me all the time. They're like, "Hey, man, hey, Sergeant Hicks, you believe this crap that's going on back in America? And I'm like, dude, look, I have to focus on the mission at hand here. I don't have the time to worry about what's going on back home. I mean, I see it, I hear it, I intake it, but I ain't got time to mess with it. And unfortunately, I'm going to New York, and that is one of the hottest states right now. Whew, not looking forward to that, man. I'm a little nervous with that. That's got your boy nervous. I do not want to go back to that nonsense. Am I happy Joe Biden is in charge now? Well, legally, I have to say that, he is my commander-in-chief, and the United States military plays an impartial role in politics. We do not take a side, left or right, because it states in our creed that we serve the people of the United States. Doesn't matter political affiliation, doesn't matter if you lean left, lean right, don't matter to us. We're here to do our job. That's it. I keep my personal feelings and my personal opinions out of everything because, as a service member, I am impartial. I can't take sides for anything. That's, it's not my job. My job is to defend the Constitution and defend the people of America regardless of who's in charge. Doesn't matter. That's about the best I can give you with that. That's as far as I can go into that. I don't know, man. I think America right now is I think it's on a slippery slope. I think they need to step back and reevaluate some stuff and look inward instead of looking outward all the time. But that's just me. That's just the American in me. I want to look out for America, and Americans and, my fellow countrymen and women. And that's kind of what I do for a living. So, I ain't got no problems really with the guy. You have to think. Could you imagine being what they call the leader of the free world? You imagine how tough that job's got to be? Man, you think you got responsibility in your life? Try being the guy that is responsible for an entire country of people. That's got to be a tough job. Like, seriously, that's got to be we'll call it like it is. That's got to be a shit job. Ugh. I don't care if you talk politics. I just have to, watch what I say, basically. I can't talk about certain things legally. Being that I'm in civilian clothes, for one, is fine. But if I was in uniform, that would be a big no-no. So, yeah, it is. Could you imagine being like the Prime Minister of the UK or something like that? That's got to be an insane amount of stress. Because they have to deal with everything, every aspect. They've got an entire country, millions, hundreds of millions of people just like complaining and talking about their problems and what they think is wrong. And they have to sit back and think, okay, what can I do, to better this country's situation? And then they've got all the outside foreign influences and lobbyists. And, oh my goodness. I couldn't be a politician. I really couldn't. I always make the joke too that I couldn't be a cop. I could not be a cop. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to trust myself. Not that I'm a bad guy or anything, but I have, I can't say this out loud. I would probably end up arresting some of my own family. Yeah, so I don't know if I could put my mom in handcuffs. I don't know if I could do that, man. That would be a tough job too. have to do the right thing like all the time. People constantly hate. I mean, I kind of understand police though, because everybody hates the U.S. military. Like everybody hates us. They can't stand us. You know, we're like the world police or something. Just comes with the job. You know, it's like doing YouTube. I get haters all the time in the comments, man. And I don't delete their comments. I let them stay there. I let everybody see it. I did that hate comment video. That was pretty funny. I had a lot of fun making that video. Like, I really did. Because it was different. You know, it was something I had never done on the channel before. So it really, like, piqued my interest a little bit. I wanted to really get into that more. See, I really thought more people would show up to this live stream. I really did. Because I tried to stay up as late as possible, you know, to make it a more convenient time for people, you know, everywhere else. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes when I'm back on the home turf. You know, because I'm not going anywhere, I promise you. Once I'm boots on ground in America, man, I'm going to the base. I'm going to get my barracks room. I'm going to set up all my stuff, and I'm going from work to the barracks room. Work to the barracks room. I'm not traveling. I'm not going off the base. I am not catching that stuff, man. Well, I think the two others, one of them is me because I have the stream open on my TV just so I can watch the analytics of the channel to make sure I'm not like dropping frame rates and stuff like that. So the three would be you, myself, and that's probably it. It says concurrent viewers 3. I'm looking at the analytics now. I'm not really worried about it, you know. People said they wanted me to live stream, and then when I do the live streams, I get like 1 or 2 people that come in. And it's like, well, you wanted me to live stream, and now y'all don't want to show up. I guess, you know, it's just make our content and dance for us, you know, circus monkey. I put up videos, watch my stuff, man. Oh, man. It's okay. I always knew, you know, when I started YouTube, I always knew it would be a gamble. And honestly, I never in a million years thought that this channel would have over 1,000 subscribers. Like, no joke. That's not just, you know, being humble and modest. Like, I never really thought it would be at almost 3,000. I think when I checked the analytics today or yesterday, I was at like 2,810. Which is not bad for a guy that just sits here and talks to his wall. like I have my camera taped to my wall. That's how like low tech this channel is. Like, everybody sees the fancy overlay. I've got like my names up here and stuff for my social medias, and I've got the chat popped out over here on the side, you know, and that just takes work, you know. All that stuff is superficial, which you know, I think I did a behind the scenes video where I actually set up my GoPro like back here behind me, and I let it record me while I recorded a reaction video, and you could see everything. You could see like my little setup here in front of me, my camera's right here, it's taped to the wall. It's like a crappy webcam. But once I start making a little more money and I'm paying for a divorce right now. Yeah, lawyers are like stupid expensive. I've already got $2,000 US buried in this lawyer, and then he emails me. It was yesterday or today, and he's like, "Yeah, the final hearing should be the 25th, and we're gonna have to get that trial fee." I said, "Excuse me." Oh man. And then the move, you know, moving from South Korea to back to New York, that's life, metal, you know, shit happens. It's my second divorce, but it's fine. You know, I've got we've technically been separated for almost 2 years. and been going through the divorce thing for a little over a year now. So I've got me, a little something going on. And if you guys watch, because I've got what a lot of people that watch this channel probably don't realize, because I don't really advertise it too much, is I have like 4 other YouTube channels. Like, no joke. Like, if you go to my channel and you scroll down, it'll show like it's like recommended channels or favorite channels or something like that. There'll be like 4 or 5 channels down there. All of those are mine. I have my travel channel. It's called The Traveling Soldier. It kind of died off because of the pandemic, and I had to block or make a lot of my videos unlisted for legal reasons because of this divorce. But as soon as it's finalized, I'm going to repopulate all of those videos. I have another channel called Boomer TV. It's where I just do I report on news I find on the internet, funny things it's like a comedy, satire, gaming news, regular news channel where I just get on and I talk about anything and everything. Then I have a music channel other than the reaction channel that I started where it's called MG Music and Games, where I was taking house music, dubstep, trance, just good music, and I was putting it to gameplay videos. Well, I've changed that up a little bit and found a way where I've created different videos that I can put the music to. I think it's going to draw more people in. And I just started a new channel, actually 2 days ago. It's called Be the Change. And I haven't linked it to any of my channels yet, and I have about 15 videos uploaded to it. And this Be the Change channel is basically it's like motivational stuff, motivational speeches, motivational talks, stuff like that, because I thought that was something that a lot of people could really use right now and they could benefit from. They could just jump on, hear some good inspirational stuff, and go about their day. I think it's going to be a good channel. Like I said, I haven't really populated it to this channel, so you won't see it down at the bottom. Oh, it's like featured channels, but you won't see it down there just yet. I'm still fine tuning and tweaking a few things before I let it go full on public to everybody. Yeah, I am busy on YouTube. It's like a hobby to me. Everybody has a hobby that they like to do. Most men, they watch sports. They can tell you everything you want to know about their favorite sports team back to the 1920s. All the stats, who played for who switched to who, and I like sports, don't get me wrong. I used to play sports in school, back in my school days, but I think as I got older, I started taking more of an interest into social media, YouTube, Insta. I have so many. Okay, just for Alpha and Omega alone, I have YouTube for Alpha and Omega. I have an Instagram Alpha and Omega. I have a Twitter for Alpha and Omega. It's every channel I have, I try to spread it amongst the most popular social medias. So Boomer TV, I have a Boomer TV Twitter. I have a Boomer TV Instagram. I have a Boomer TV YouTube. I spread it out. So it's a hobby to me. It's kind of glad you enjoyed the song right after. That was actually a really good song, no joke. And people that have been around my channel for a while now, since the earlier days of the channel, they know that I am legit. If I don't like a song, I will tell you. That's why I have so much beef with 21 Pilots fans. 21 Pilots fans do not like me because I have trashed that group so many times. The only song of theirs I heard was that song from the Suicide Squad or whatever that I did. Other than that, I trashed them. And oh man, 21 Pilots fans do not like me. They do not like me at all, man. But the travel channel, that's going to start back up. I'm actually going to do a vlog of my travel from South Korea back to America. It'll be the first time in 2 years that I've been back on actual American soil. And I'm going to vlog like me going back home, to Ohio, to my hometown of Marion, and visit my mom and some family there. Might get into some other stuff. I don't know. But I'm taking 30 days of vacation. So my vacation time, actually starts February 9th. So 4 days from now. And goes through to March 10th, my report date to my new duty station. So for that 30-day block, I'm going to be on vacation. I'm going to have a lot of free time on my hands. So I'll be recording a lot of content, doing a lot of social media, stuff like that. They're a new band I found on Facebook. See, that's one thing I would have never thought of, was looking for music on Facebook. Those of us that are old enough can remember MySpace. And MySpace used to be like really big back in the day for music. Like you would find a lot of new artists, they would get their starts on MySpace by uploading their content to MySpace back in the day. That was crazy. MySpace, man. I'm really showing my age now. Should we talk about AOL dial-up internet? Like, come on. People forget that, when I was a teenager, cell phones didn't exist. There was no such thing as cell phones. The internet didn't exist. Computers were something the government used. Nobody had computers in their house. If you wanted to talk to somebody, you had to call them on a landline, or you had to go to their house and knock on their door. There's so many conveniences nowadays. Like, I find myself all the time, I've constantly got my phone in my hand. I'm always checking the channel. I'm checking comments. I try, and one praise I have gotten that I am myself super proud of with this channel is my like to dislike ratio. I have an amazing like to dislike ratio. Most people would kill to have a YouTube channel with that ratio that I have. I think a big part of that is because I am so honest. I'm so openly honest about the music I do. The reactions I do are genuine. Like, if you see a video on this channel, I have never heard that song before until I did that video. I don't fake. I don't overreact. You see these guys all the time, man. And I know it draws people in and it gains views, but I wanted an organic, down-to-earth, real-life YouTube channel and community. So I said, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to be me. I'm going to be as real as possible. I'm not going to watch a song and be like, oh, shit. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's not my style, man. I'm not like that. And I didn't want to bring that false energy, into the community and the channel. Anybody can do that. I mean, I could do that stuff. I could start a whole new YouTube channel right now and do nothing but the new age hip hop. And just talk about how fire it is and the tracks of fire vibe and all. And people would flock to that channel. Oh, no worries. Have a good day. Take care. Be safe out there. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. All that good stuff. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm probably going to keep the stream on for a little bit longer. Probably another 20, 30 minutes. And then I'm going to get out of here. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. Always. All right, stay safe out there. All right. Whew, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's been wild times lately. I don't know what to think anymore. I bury myself in YouTube. Like, I really do. I haven't had, I was real consistent with the channel there for a while where I had a video every day. And then I started doing this out processing, to leave South Korea. And that is very time consuming because I have to go to a lot of separate places and get a lot of signatures and okays and verifications and paperwork, and all that stuff has to be compiled before I can leave this country. And it's time consuming, and they give you 12 days to do all of it. It's insane. It's insane. But yeah, I'll be on for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to jump off. I gotta grab like all of my gear and stuff that I'm turning in today to the central issue facility, which is where you turn in all your military gear when you leave an installation and go to a new one. You'll draw more gear when you get to the new place. So that's what I'm doing now. Yeah, I've just been busy. Real life. Still trying to keep content on the regular here. Yeah, I do what I can. I try my best. It might not always, be what everybody wants, but I'm gonna take that thumbnail advice though. That was genius. I'm gonna figure out some. Even if I have to sit here and take like 300 selfies, and like different, poses and stuff. That's what I'll do if that's gonna, help put it out there a little more. I might even go on Fiverr and pay somebody to go through and remake all 300 plus thumbnails. Just remake them all. I don't have the time to do that. All right, well, I think this has died out. Nobody's really coming in. They always tell me they want me to live stream, but nobody ever shows up. Anyways, I think I'm going to get off here. I've got shit to do, and I've got a long day ahead of me, so I will see you all later. Peace.